Hello, namaskar everyone. My name is Pooja Dwivedi. Welcome to StudyIQ IAS English. Today we are going to delve into a very important news that the government has called for a 5-sitting special session. What is this special session? Why has it been called? How is it convened? Every answer will be given. Now, to know information and current affairs related program, you can subscribe to our StudyIQ IAS English channel. If you want the PDF of whatever I teach here, you can get it from Pooja Dwivedi UPSC, which is a Telegram channel of mine. To know more information about this examination and you want to contact me, then you can do it through my Instagram. The government has called for a special 5-day session of the parliament. That is going to be for both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. And it will start from September 18, although we do not know what is the agenda, but we can just speculate. We will try to speculate, of course. The most intriguing part is that G20 summit is going to take place. And the summit is going to take place. After that, we will have a 5-sitting session for both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. So the government is prepared to face a lot of it. Another thing is that because the Chinese government right now has again did a routine exercise of giving maps showing Arunachal Pradesh and Aksai Chin being a part of the Chinese territory, this all is going to be answered in these special sessions. We are going to talk about that as well. See, the Parliament of India comprises of the President, the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. Now, these three are the special sections of our Parliament. Now, the thing is that, the question is that, who decides that a session has to be convened? The MPs have to be called to sit in these sessions. Now, the biggest thing to take away from here, it is the government. The government decides. Although formalization is done through the president. The MPs are sessioned in the president's name. And it is all done through the Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs, because it is one of the functions of the Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs, which is headed by the Minister of Defence, comprising of Minister of Agriculture and Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Minister of Railways, Home Affairs, Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizer, and Minister of Steel, Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and Minister of Urban Development, Minister of Law and Justice, Minister of Road Transport and Highways, and Minister of Shipping. So, among these many functions, the fourth function, as you can see, is to consider proposals to summon or prorogue the House of the Parliament. And this is all through the first schedule of the Government of India rules of 1961. So if it is asked in your preliminary examination, be very well versed with that. Now, when the Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs considers that if a session is really needed or not, it will tell it to the government, and the government will finally make the decision, which is formalized by the president. Our country doesn't actually have a fixed parliamentary calendar. Although this was one of our aims, that a fixed parliamentary calendar should be given. A general purpose committee suggested that budget session, autumn session, winter session, it should be like this. But it was given an in principle nod. It never came into existence. So that is why we do not have a proper session. But budget session generally occurs from February to May, monsoon July to August, and winter session November to December. Monsoon session on 11th of August, you see, both the houses were adjourned sine die. That means there was no date that was given when will the parliament meet again. But now, as we see, a special session has been called. And this is all according to certain articles. Which article specifically? It is Article 85 that mandates the parliament, it should meet at least twice a year. And according to 85 clause 1, the formality has been done and is to be done by the president. Alright, remember that. And it also says that the gap between two sessions should not exceed 6 months. Within a gap of 6 months, 2 sessions should take place. That is why we have 3. Alright, other than this, we also have to understand that there is no recommendation that a special session has to take place. Certain articles are there, such as Article 352, 4 and 8, Article 356 clause 3, Article 360 clause 2, clause C. They lay down certain time limits for summoning the houses of the parliament. So this is also going to be a very important thing for your preliminary examination. Now the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, their productivity is becoming quite low. In the monsoon session, the Lok Sabha it worked for almost only 45% of the allotted time, while the Rajya Sabha was a little better, 63%. But both the houses of the parliament somehow managed to together pass 23 important bills and codes. And this was done not with proper debate. Most of the bills were passed without a debate. So that is why we have to understand that this special session is going to go through that as well. Now, if you want to take admission in any of the courses of Study IQ, make sure you use the code PDLive to get a high discount. Today is the last day to get a Raksha Bandhan sale discount. So, if you're preparing for UPSC 2024, we have an evening batch that is from 6 p.m. onwards on a daily basis. Whatever classes you have missed, you will get it through our recording session program. And the classes will be conducted in a live format. That means you will be able to interact with the teacher. The classes are available in complete English, complete Hindi, and a hybrid batch of English. So, when you use the code PDLive, because it is just valid for today, make sure you do it as soon as possible, so that you can get a discount, and that will make your fee just at rupees 27,999. Thank you so much.